Hey everybody, welcome to Shopping with Shana. I have an updated must-do deals video that runs from December 3rd through the 9th of 2025. Today, as I am making this video, it is Thursday, December the 4th. So we are in day 2 of this brand new mega sale that we just got yesterday. This buy 3 or more, save $2 each mega sale. We're in day 2 of our 33% off candy deals that are going on, which I have quite a few new ones that you don't want to miss out on. I've got more weekly digital matchups, and I've got some random other deals that are going on through Kroger that you don't want to miss out on. So do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos that I post, and let's get into this. All right, I almost forgot to tell you in the introduction about the 12 Merry Days of Deals. So we are in day 2 on the 4th of December on our Merry Days of Deals. Remember, you have to clip the digital coupon today, and then you can use it all the way through the 16th, but you have to clip it today or otherwise it is gone. And today we are expected to get a holiday home decor digital coupon. Remember, yesterday we got the 2-liter coupon. Hopefully you have it clipped. I can't tell you how many of you are super awesome. I got a couple of people reached out to me and said, I don't drink 2-liter soda, or I don't drink soda, whatever the case might be, and gave me their phone number so that I could go stock up on my Diet Coke. I love you all so much. You're awesome. Yeah, I'm going to take you up on it. I'm serious. I'm going to, because I absolutely love it. And we're going to do it that way. So anyway, we have this going on. 12/4 is the holiday home decor. Let's talk about this a little bit deeper, see exactly what that means. All right, so what we have here is a 10% savings on seasonal holiday items. When I look at the fine print of this specific coupon, it does say a limit of 5 redemptions per household in a single transaction. Okay, so, and this is probably a one and done coupon. It's not a multiple use coupon. So you can grab up to 5 items and get them for 10% off. I got to be honest with you. This is kind of a dud coupon. 10% is not all that much, although I will take savings over no savings. So I don't want to complain, but yeah, it's a little on the really 10%. I know we did better than that last year, but just for instance, this holiday home 7-inch vintage Christmas ceramic house that's regularly priced $20 is on sale for $9.99, but with the extra 10% savings, you're going to be able to grab it for $8.99. So that's over 50% savings. You know, what is it? 60% savings? I don't know, something like that. 55% savings? I don't know. I'm not doing my math really well in my head. Now, for something small, it's not going to seem that big of a deal. The holiday home mini lights here that are on sale for $249 are just going to be $224. So like I said, it's not going to be a huge savings, but it is going to be some savings, and I'll take some over nothing. So just make sure these digitals are clipped today, and then you can go shopping anytime from today all the way through the 16th and use these digital coupons. All right, so let's talk about what we're expected to get tomorrow. So it's showing online that we're getting the Kroger brand or private selection frozen appetizers. So this is not on track from last year. The first 2 were on track, but this one is not the case. I'll show you last year so you can kind of get an idea, but we are going to be getting these. And this is one of my favorite deals, so I'm really excited about it. I will tell you, last year I waited to get these, and I did not have a very good selection. I did grab one thing I wanted, but the other couple of items that I wanted to get, I could not get. So I recommend doing this deal sooner than later, especially since it's on the 5th and you're going to get 4 times the fuel points. Maybe go and get them that day, so that way you're getting all of the best deals, and then you don't have to worry about getting whatever was left over. Now, last year at this time, we were expecting to get the Kroger brand eggnog. And so it wasn't until the 9th that we got the frozen appetizers, but that's okay. Maybe they're going out of order. This does kind of give you a guideline. However, thank you to Frankie. And we're going to say Frankie was on it yesterday because he's left me a lot of deals. In fact, I couldn't even get to all of them in my time constraint this morning as I'm trying to put together the video and get ready to go to work all day. I'm going to show you a lot of the deals, but he found this online. I don't know where, but he found this online. Obviously, somebody dropped the they took a picture of something that they had in the store and they dropped it out there. So Friday, obviously, we're supposed to be getting the frozen appetizers. Then it's also a free Kroger reusable bag with a $25 total purchase is that day. Then we have the snacking and baking nuts are supposed to be on Saturday for 35% off. And it's an extra 20% on food storage, bakeware, and kitchen gadgets for that day. Kroger cheeses, 6 to 8 ounce, are going to be 99 cents. That's the shreds and the slices and the bars. And then 10% off of extra 10% off of kids' apparel for Sunday. Monday is supposed to be dry cookie mixes for 20% off, and Crayola is extra 20% off. Tuesday, the 9th, is supposed to be gift sets, 50% off. Some of you were asking me about this, and I just now noticed it. So there you go. I thought that was going to be, apparently that's going to be a part of the 12 Merry Days. It's not supposed to be a part of the, like a sale week. So that's what I was expecting. And then kitchen appliances are going to be spend 40, save 10. On the 10th, we're getting the Kroger shrimp platter 20 count. With the extra 15% off on Sunbeam heated throws, blankets, mattress pads. We have candy storybooks for $1.99, an extra 20% off of those fresh finds. On the 12th next week, we're supposed to get ground sausage or meatballs for $2.99, an extra 10% off slippers. And then on Saturday, the 13th, it says we are going to get some sort of spend deal on floral. I can't read all the details there. And then some sort of Tuscany candle deal. And then finally on the 14th, the last day, is going to be some bakery seasonal desserts, 50% off. And then we have 10% off of sleepwear there. So we do have a little bit of cheat sheet here. We'll see if this all works out. It probably will. But just in case, I'm not saying that this is 100% true. Just that this is what has been found. It has been leaked out there so that we can access it. But if those of you that are asking about gift sets, mark your calendars for the 9th. All right, we're going to jump into the holiday candy. Save 33% off on all of the holiday candy here. And so I've got quite a few deals for you, some matchups, and you guys left me some deals that we do not want to miss out on. So let's jump into this. First deal is the Crunch Jingles Creamy Chocolates. These are regularly priced at $6.59. They're on sale for $4.99 each, and they're also a part of the mega sale. So sometimes I think Kroger doesn't think about this. They're like, let's put some candy on mega sale. Oh yeah, we're also going to throw 33% off on it. So anyway, mega sale price is $2.99, and with that 33% off digital candy sale, we're going to have it for $2, which is a great deal. Shout out and thank you to Frankie for leaving us this deal on the comments of the last video. All right, next deal we have is the Ferrero, which I spelled wrong. Sorry about that. Rocher bags, 3.7 ounce. These are regularly priced at $5.49. They're on sale for $4.49. They're part of the mega sale for $2.49. So you do have to make sure you have at least 3 items in your cart, or 2 other besides this one. 33% off digital is going to bring us down to $1.67 per bag. I'm going to try to swing by Kroger today or maybe wait till tomorrow morning. Hopefully they still have some of these left and grab some of these for some teacher gifts. I'm kind of excited about this. So big shout out and thank you again to Frankie there. He said the G word, but it's not uncommon that they do this. I think they just mess up. I don't know that it's a glitch, but they weren't thinking about putting something on mega sale and also having the 33% off coupon attached to it. There is always a chance that they will think of this as the G word and they will pull it from mega. So I guess do this deal sooner than later. I wouldn't wait. Next deal we have is the Ferrero Rocher chocolates, 5.3 ounce, regularly priced at $7.99. They're on sale for $6.49. They're part of the mega sale for $4.49. Also showing the 33% off candy digital attaching to it, making it $3, which is another really good deal. I will say though that I got a comment from Alice that said that there's 2 candy deals she's planning to purchase. The first one that she has, the Godiva Masterpiece. I'm going to actually put that on the next slide there. So again, thank you to Alice. And then the Ferrero Rocher 12 count is a part of the mega sale with the $2 off update. So she actually went and bought this. I purchased a Ferrero Collection 12 count and the 33% candy coupon applied, but the coupon did not attach to the regular 12 count. I'm going to contact customer service because the website shows both discounts. Okay, so I'm not sure what that means. So keep in mind, so I purchased it, the 12 count, the 33 applied, but the coupon did not attach. So did it not come off? I guess that's what maybe that means. And so she paid what, $4.49. So I guess it means that she paid the mega sale price of $4.49 and the 33% did not come off. If you can clarify that for me, Alice, that would be wonderful in the comments below. But keep an eye on that. All you have to do is contact customer service. The easiest way to do that is online, and they will credit you the money, and it makes it super easy. So hopefully you're able to take care of that. Next deal we have is the Godiva Masterpiece Chocolate. These are regularly priced at $7.99. They're on sale for $6.99 each, and we have a 33% off candy digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $4.68 each, and then we do have an Ibotta rebate for $1.50 back on one, a limit of 5 times. It makes the final cost $3.18 each, and this is another one of those from Alice. So thank you, Alice, for leaving us this deal in the comments. All right, we're going to move into our mega sale part of the video where you buy 3 or more participating items, mix and match however you'd like. Once you get to that minimum of 3, $2 per item comes off at checkout. Now that is just a sale price, so we can easily pair it with coupons. They can be store or manufacturer coupons in any form, especially digital, is a great use. And of course, we can also pair them with rebate apps, Ibotta, Fetch, Checkout 51, Swagbucks, Merryfield, and so forth. I have all of my referral codes linked in the description box below. Please sign up using those if you don't have any of them yet. And it helps me to keep making these videos for you, but also gives you some sort of extra savings in the process when you submit that first receipt. All right, I do have quite a few new matchups I want to talk to you about, and so let's get into this. All right, so the first one we have here is the Betty Crocker soft baked cookie mix. These are regularly priced at $3.99 and they're on sale for $3 and they're on mega sale for just $1. This is really, really awesome. Thank you to Gwen who left us this deal that said for the Betty Crocker cookie mix deal. I had it in the video yesterday, the ones that end up being $1.79 after mega sale, which is still a really good deal. But let me know that the soft bake varieties were just $1 after mega. So thank you so much to Gwen for posting that. Remember, this is a box top product, so make sure you submit to the box top app. Next deal we have is the Airborne Immune Support Vitamins. These are regularly priced at $8.79. They're on sale for $7.99, and they're part of the mega sale for $5.99 each. Now, I do not have this digital coupon, this 3-off-1. I don't believe it's available to clip any longer. So if you did clip it, it should still be in your account. So its final cost would be $2.99. Big shout out and thank you to Frankie who left us this deal. But again, it's not everybody's going to be able to grab it if you don't already have this digital clip. So check your account, see if you happen to have it. Next deal we have here is the Rayo's soups. These are regularly priced at $5.49. They're on sale for $3.99 each, and they're part of the mega sale for just $1.99. And that's it, final cost. You're going from $5.50 to $2, which is pretty awesome. Thank you again to Frankie who left us this awesome savings. Next deal we have is the Treetop Apple Juice. It's a 64-ounce bottle. It's regularly priced at $4.79. It's on sale for $3.99, and it's part of the mega sale for $1.99 each. Now, I used to have kiddos that we grabbed apple juice for when they were real little, and we used to buy it all the time. We rarely buy apple juice anymore, there's zero way I would pay more than $2 for a bottle of apple juice personally. So this is a great deal to grab. Again, shout out and thank you to Frankie for leaving us this deal. Obviously, I did not do all my slides correctly. They're supposed to come up after each one. I am in a rush. I have my last regular day of class today, and normally I don't have to go as far. I'm going into like a school to observe, but we're at the university, so I have to leave like 30 minutes earlier than I normally do. So forgive me as I'm rushing through all of these slides. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys were kind of crazy in the comments of Wednesday's video with a bunch of deals. I tried to get as many as I could possibly get inside this video here so everybody is aware of them and you can see it's a lot easier to kind of see the deal than to just read the comment because you kind of have to pick out all the details. And I did not get to all of them, so I will have a video tomorrow for you and finish up any of the deals that I missed. But I tried to get to, I think, what the ones I thought were the hottest deals that you didn't want to miss out on. We're going to move into just some Kroger deals. Again, most of these are from your comments in last video, just to make sure I get everybody's in. Always when it's the first week of the sale, everybody's finding deals, so it does get a little crazy like that, but that's okay because we all get to benefit. So let's jump into this and see what's happening. All right, so this is actually an update on my deal from yesterday. If you grab 2 of the Protein Pint ice creams, they're regularly priced at $7.99. The out of pocket would be $15.98. Well, we did see, or I did see yesterday, there was an Ibotta rebate that had popped up for $7.99 back on 2. It's a limit of 1 time, and I told you about that. But a big shout out and thank you to Sarah. Sarah left a comment that there was also an aisle rebate for buy one, get one. So you get the other $7.99 back from aisle. You just have to submit. I will link that in the description box below for you to sign up to get that rebate sent to you through a text. And then you go buy the 2 pints. You get your $7.99 back from Ibotta. You get your $7.99 back from aisle, and it makes both of them completely free. So definitely worth trying. I'm kind of excited about this deal now. So thank you, Sarah. Next deal we have is the Pagoda egg rolls. Grab 2 boxes of them. They're regularly priced at $8.29. They're on sale for buy one, get one. So the final cost ends up being $8.29 total, or $4.15 each. Now, I'm not a big egg roll fan, but my dad is, so I'm kind of excited for him. Also, thank you to Frankie for leaving us this deal in the comments. Next deal, and this is another apple juice deal. If you're not brand specific, I would go do the Treetop because it's 25 cents or 26 cents less. But if you are brand specific, which I know some people are, the Mott's apple juice might be the way to go for you. If you grab 2 bottles of these, they're regularly priced at $4.49. They're buy one, get one. So you pay $4.49 total, or it's $2.25 per bottle. So if you're brand specific, do that. Shout out again to Frankie. Next deal we have here is the McCain frozen potatoes. Now, Frankie threw me onto this deal in the comments, but I found the dollar off coupon. I think he used his coupon, so he didn't see it. But there is a dollar off coupon. I had mine already clipped, so check your count, see if it's still available to clip. These are regularly priced at $4.99, and they're on sale for $2 stinking. Right there, that's an amazing deal. If it's just $2, grab them. And if you don't have that digital coupon, that's okay. But if you do have the digital coupon, you're going to grab a bag of frozen potatoes for $1. This is absolutely nuts. So I can't wait to grab this deal. And I'm going to grab more than one bag because this is such a good deal. We're going to grab a couple of the bags at $2 each, and one of them will be $1. So I'm going to be super excited. So thank you again to Frankie for turning us on to this deal. And thank you to me for getting it better, right? Just kidding. Next deal is the Green Giant boxed frozen veggies. They're regularly priced $1.59, and they're on sale for just $1. And that's the final cost. Again, a shout out and thank you to Frankie for leaving us that deal. Frankie was on fire yesterday. So I just was like, let's throw in all of his deals. Let's get him in here and let's have a video so that way we all can benefit from them. All right, we're going to move into the 5-time weekly digital deals. I have a couple of new matchups for you. I'm kind of excited about those. And then I also have, just a highlight deal I wanted to bring to you. I had a lot of questions in yesterday's video, and as well as like on the Facebook page and things like that. So I'm going to be answering a lot of questions at the end of this video. Normally it's like I just try to do the fun comments and stuff, but this is actually going to be very informative. So if you don't normally stay for comments, I would stay because you might get some questions answered that you might have. All right, so 5-time weekly digital coupon. You can clip it. It's in your account. You can use up to 5 times. You don't have to. You can grab 1 item, 2 items, whatever it is, but up to 5. They are store coupons. We compare them with manufacturer coupons and rebate apps, and this is where we get the really good, sweet deals. Let me show you what we've got going on. All right, so the first deal we have here is to grab 3 of the Prime Fresh lunch meats. Now, again, this is usually extremely expensive. Lunch meat has gone kind of sky high over the last couple of years, and this is a very reasonable price. I'm really excited. They're regularly priced at $6.49. They're on sale for $3.49 each, but they're $2.49 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. Plus, we have a 3 off 3 digital coupon. Now, do take note. If you wanted to grab one of these and like a bacon and tenderloin or whatever is included in this coupon, you could do that. You don't have to buy 3 of the Prime Fresh lunch meat, but if you did, you could get them all for a total of $47 or $1.49 each. So it's a really, really good deal. But if you wanted to like say, I only really want 1 thing of the lunch meat, but I'd rather have 2 things of the bacon, Smithfield bacon, as you can see there, you could grab that. So there you go. I don't know. You need to check out the coupon. It is including the Prime Fresh there. Big shout out and thank you again to Frankie for leaving us that deal. Next deal we have here is the U by Kotex Click tampons. Now, I did check out this deal yesterday with the, I bought a rebate and I didn't think it would apply. And it doesn't apply to any of the pads because the pads are too small for what it includes, but it does apply to some of the tampon count. So the click tampons that are anywhere from 30 to 45 count, looks like they had the 30 and the 32 count. I threw a couple of them pictured under there. The Ibotta rebate will attach to these. So these are regularly priced at $8.99. They're $5.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. You'll pay that out of pocket and then you get $1 back from Ibotta for each one of those. And it's up to 5 times. You can grab up to 5 of them, but the final cost ends up being $4.99 each. I kind of feel like I want to sit on this deal and see if we happen to get any coupons on Sunday for U by Kotex. We are due for some coupons, so we'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, go ahead and do the deal and whatever you want to do. If you want to, benefit from 4 times the fuel points, do that instead. It's probably only going to be an extra $1 savings at most. Big shout out and thank you to Melissa for leaving us that deal. I'm so glad that you found this. Oh, by the way, Melissa says she has a $1.05 best customer bonus coupon, which I do not have. So add that into the mix. She's getting them for $3.94. So I'm a little jealous, Melissa. All right, next deal we have is the Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches. These are regularly priced at $7.49. They're on sale for $6.49, but they're going to be $5.49 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon, and that's the final cost. I always like this deal. I like to stock up the freezer with some easy to go breakfast, and then I also get it for my dad too. So there you go. I just like to highlight it for you in case you want to grab them. All right, it's time to move into your comments/questions. We had quite a few of them. The first comment we had was from Tammy Johnson that said, might be a dumb question, but how do we know what's on mega sale? So there's lots of different ways you can do it. What I tend to do, especially on day 1 of the mega sale, is go into on the website of Kroger. I don't use the app when I'm putting together these videos. And I know most people just use the app. And so I'll talk about that in a second. But I get on there and you can go specifically to the mega sale deals and it'll pop up only mega sale items. The other way is you can look up an item and, like, for instance, this Betty Crocker cookie mix, you'll see in the yellow there, it says save $2 when you buy 3 or more. That means it's part of the mega sale. If you are on the app and you click on the product, scroll down, it will also say save 2 each when you buy 3 or more, and you'll know that you're in the mega sale. So it looks a little different than this, but it's the same thing. So you'll just have to scroll down past the product itself and you'll see whether or not it's part of the mega sale. So that's how we do it. Now, every once in a while, Kroger will not have this on there, and it makes for a very rough morning of me trying to find deals. But thank goodness it hasn't been that way in a while. Next comment I had, or comment, I should say, from Frankie that said, Kroger and Meijer both have their $3.49 per pound hams on sale for 89 cents per pound, almost 75% savings. Always buy your hams at Christmas time and Easter if you want them under $1 per pound. Good advice here. So if you're planning on getting some hams, you may want to grab them here now and put them in the freezer for Christmas. Next, I say question. He never asks questions. He's just giving great deals. Frankie again, G word. If you have 2 of the $1.50 off 2 Queen Anne chocolate cherry coupons. The reason why I didn't make a slide out of this one is I don't have either coupon. I don't even have 1 coupon, much less 2. Do this. Buy 3 10-count Queen Anne chocolate cherry candies. $3.49 times 3 is $10.47. Use the $1.50 off 2 digital coupon. So it'll come off twice. Even though you're not buying 4 products, it'll come off twice. And that will equal $3 for $7.47. Use the 33% off, and that's going to be 3 for $5 or $1.67 each, over 50% savings. So again, I didn't include this as its individual slide just because I couldn't couldn't manufacture this deal myself like at all. So check your account, see if you happen to have these type of things, and maybe you're going to score the deal like Frankie does. Let's have Priscilla here that said, I tried the 5 off with several items. Okay, so I didn't talk about this in today's video. The beauty event that's going on when you spend 15, save 5 instantly. I have a whole bunch of scenarios in Wednesday's video. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. She tried it with several different times, like it's 30, 45, that kind of thing. She said she had 80 plus worth of $5 off items, but the $5 only came off once. So be careful. Do them separately, at least in my store, Houston, Texas. It could be a first day glitch there, and maybe they have to fix it. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they're starting to pull back and it's a limit of one time. If it's a limit of one time, they need to make that very clear. If they're changing that. But in the past, it has also been multiples. So one thing you can do to see if it's just your region or if it's everywhere is you can make a fake online cart and see if it comes off multiple times. If it doesn't, then you need to separate your transaction. If it does, you should be able to go into the store and do it multiple times in the same transaction. So anybody else have any feedback on this? Let me know in the comments. Then I had a question about when do Kroger holiday gift sets go 50% off? This was from, Jonathan sent me a message on Facebook about this. So well, we do know from earlier it's going to be on the 9th. We saw that was going to happen with our Merry Deals Days. But let me show you. Last year, it was on the 4th through the 10th. If you go check out the videos from last year, I may put one of them on here at the end of this video so you can look at what to expect at least. And then 2 years ago, it wasn't until the 8th. So this year it looks like it's going to be on the 9th. So it's kind of following the 2 year ago, but it's going to be a part of the Merry Days. So if you don't clip the digital, you don't get access to that 50% off. Man, they are real, and they're going to limit you probably to 5 as opposed to unlimited like in the past, which is probably good because honestly, if you don't go on the first day, they clear out of them because everybody comes and wipes them out. So this way it might be a little bit more fair, but they're still going to be wiped out by the end of the first day. So anyway, there you go. Hopefully that answers your question there, but we are showing at least on that cheat sheet that we saw, which could be wrong. It's not guaranteed that it looks like on the 9th, we're getting 50% off gift sets. All right, I want to give a subscriber shout out to Colette Wolf that said, love the Produce Weekly Digital. Kroger knows I indulged at Thanksgiving. Yes, Kroger does. I hear you there. So I have been doing some intermittent fasting and just eating dinner the last couple of days just to kind of get myself back on track because I just felt miserable over the weekend. So thank you, Colette, for leaving that comment. We greatly appreciate you. All right. I know I'm not original, but I have got to get out of here and I didn't have time to think of something fun. So what is your favorite deals for today? Let me know in the comments. I'm so sorry. I needed a new question of the day. Hey, can you guys leave me? That's going to be our question of the day. What would make good questions of the day at the end of videos? Let me know in the comments. That'll help me to not have to use my own questions all the time. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a great big thumbs up. Make sure you share it with a friend and all that good stuff. Do all the things to help me out. Leave a comment, leave a like, and share. And I'll be back with you with more deals later. Bye, guys.